Yo, what's good? Your 413 here back in the day, and today we are here for a brand new season in Forza Horizon 4, this time being autumn, which will take place from today, October the 31st, aka Halloween, to next Thursday, November the 7th. But of course, the brand new season means a brand new set of weekly Forzathon challenges, new festival playlist rewards, and of course, new stock over in the Forzathon shop. But right now, we're going to start off with our weekly Forzathon challenge, World's Toughest Rally, aka the Dakar Rally. And our first challenge is Intimidating Competitor. Own and drive the 2013 Mini X-Rated All-4 Racing Countryman, specifically designed to beat its rivals in Dakar Rally. So for those of you guys unfamiliar with the Dakar Rally, it is an absolutely crazy off-road rally race that takes place in January. And this year will be the first year that they will actually be driving on the Arabian Peninsula. In the past, they've driven in South America, Europe, and Africa, but this year they are moving over to the Arabian Peninsula, and each and every single year, it lasts 12 days, and on average they drive 500 to 560 miles per day, which is over 6,000 miles. That is absolutely insane. After that, we have Cresting Hills. Perform air skills in quick succession to earn 3 kangaroo skill combos in your mini X-ray to prepare for the terrain ahead. So like I said earlier, this is an off-road rally, and one of the easiest ways to get kangaroo skills in this game is literally just drive off-road across some flat ground, and eventually you'll get quite a few kangaroo skills. It's pretty easy to do, shouldn't be too terrible of a challenge. Next up we have Turn Up the Heat. Warm up your mini X-Rays tires before the next race by earning an ultimate skill chain. Try tuning the car for even more fun. So it looks like we may be building a drifting X-Ray, and that'll be a lot of fun. Then finally we have Mr. Dakar. The mini X-Ray came first in the Dakar Rally 4 years in a row. Repeat the success and win 4 cross-country series events. The Mini X-Ray is a pretty damn good off-road car, so this shouldn't be any challenge to us whatsoever, and in fact will be a lot of fun. I love cross-country races, I really do, they're so much fun. But now that we've taken a look at all of our weekly Forzathon challenges, let's go in and see what is going on in the rest of the festival playlist. So up first we have our seasonal co-op trial event, the Holy Trinity, where you'll be able to pick up the Rimac Concept 2. And this looks like we'll be having to use one of 3 cars, either the Mclaren P1, the Porsche 918 Spider, or the Ferrari LaFerrari. After that, we have our seasonal playground games where we'll pick up a Hoonigan RS200. Man, we picked up so many of these. They're really not worth all that much money in the auction house at all. Moving on down the line, we have the 2009 Vauxhal Corsa as the reward for the Autumn Community Championship. I'm actually really kind of sad right now. I threw up a Vauxhal Corsa into the auction house the other day, hoping to try and get some good money for it. It had a price of like 2 million credits, so it wasn't like super expensive. I only ended up with 65,000. That sucked. It really quite hurt. Moving on down, we have Supercar Showdown, where you'll be able to pick up a Ferrari F50 GT. I did sell this though for actually a good chunk of change. I had one sitting in my garage and I saw that we were going to be picking one up, so I decided to go ahead and sell it. Then finally we have a Special Performance where you will pick up the Ford Falcon Forza Edition. But let's be real, who cares about a Forza Edition? They're so common nowadays. I am not really excited for this event at all. I would also like to point out that we have not done the Horizon story yet. I will get around to it eventually, but right now I am kind of sick and I want to do like a kind of like a Let's Play style video on it. But because I'm sick, you may notice that this video is kind of choppy, because basically after every sentence I'm coughing up a lung. It really sucks, and I apologize if this video does appear kind of choppy. But now that we've taken a look at all of the seasonal championships, let's go in and take a look at our completion rewards. Starting things off, we have our 50% completion reward in the Bugatti Divo. Of course, the brand new Bugatti Divo! I'm really hoping that the Divo turns out to be a fantastic car, because this is a track version of the Chiron essentially, and I'm hoping that it'll finally be able to take some corners, because the Veyron and the Chiron, we all know, cannot take a corner worth a damn. Then finally at 80% completion, we have the Skeleton Morph suit. Not super excited about that because I already own it, but I did notice one thing that's kind of weird is in summer when I hit 50%, I got the pumpkin hat. But the thing is though is that it still shows that I need to collect the pumpkin hat when I back out of here and I go into like the festival playlist. You see, it still says I got a reward, But since I already own the pumpkin hat, I can't collect it. It's so bizarre. It's some kind of weird glitch going on, but I don't know how to fix it. But now that we've taken a look at everything here in the festival playlist, let's go ahead and see what is going on in the Forzathon shop. So starting things off in our traditionally Forza Edition car slot, we have the 2013 Mclaren P1, which is not an exclusive by any means. You can actually pick this up in the auto show for $1,350,000, or you can get it here for 600 Forzathon points. And after that, we have the 2013 Ferrari LaFerrari at another 600 Forzathon points, so normally 1.5 million credits over in the auto show. So if you guys are a little low on cash, but maybe you got a nice stack of Forzathon points, you can go ahead and pick up these cars with your Forzathon points, but really, there's better options later on down the line. You can get a lot of exclusive cars for like 500 Forzathon points. Why are these 600? That's a little pricey in my opinion. That is a little pricey. Moving on down the line, we have the witch's hat and the witch's nose. Unfortunately, I do not know how much these cost, but they showed up a little bit yesterday. So these items were only available for about 14 hours. Although on top of that, they're getting whatever time this one's got. They should be changing in approximately 16 hours and 15 minutes. I think it's just going to be the witch's hat and the witch's nose, but we may get lucky. Maybe we'll see some kind of special card too. I doubt it though, because last time it was just the clothing items that changed, and then it waited until the complete season before we got new cars. Then finally we have our wheel spins at 44 Forzathon points and our super wheel spins at 150. But if you guys have been around the block, you know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and do a couple of super wheel spins and hopefully end up with something good. So right now, let's go ahead and hit our first spin and hopefully maybe get some gold. Come on, big money, no whammy. Let's see what we can get. I'm seeing lots of gold there. Seeing lots of gold. We end up with gold on the first spin. We end up with Forza Edition Glory on the first spin for a grand total of $305,000 and a Land Rover Series 3 Forza Edition. Not too shabby. But as you guys know, gold doesn't count on the first spin, so let's go ahead and do another one. Ooh, we get the chance to sell it for $135,000. I think I will do so. I'm seeing just a little bit of gold there in the middle, nothing on the sides. Come on, can we get some? Unfortunately not. It looks like we're going to take home 55,000 credits. That means we get to spin again. Let's see what we are going to get. I'm seeing gold right there in the first and second rows. There's not a whole lot though. Can we end up with some? No, it doesn't look like it. We're going to take home 25,000 credits and a 2009 Corvette. And we will go ahead and sell that Corvette for 62 grand. That's not too bad either. I'm seeing a little bit more gold this time around. It looks like we've got a good shot here in the first row, but we don't end up with it. We take home 35,000 credits. One more chance. We got one more opportunity for gold. Can we get it? Let's see what we got. Oh boy, there's just a little bit again. Can we get something though? Can we get something? Unfortunately not. We take home 235,000 credits, which is not too bad. We did end on a purple, so that's not too bad at all. So but anyway though, that's where we're going to go and wrap things up for today. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Are you excited about the Bugatti Divo as much as I am? I'm curious to hear what you guys got to say. As well, if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Gurf13 and Instagram.com/Gurf13. And if you like this video, go make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.